Okay, thank you again for coming to this new class. And we're going to finish this off. I'm going to try to explain you how to solve this system of linear equations by elimination. Okay. Again, the first thing that you have to look at this is that if the system is in the standard form, what does it mean? If the x's are, I mean, aligned with the x's, if the y is aligned with the other y, and if the constant term is aligned with the other constant term. As you can see, this is in the perfect form, guys. This is exactly what I'm trying to do, because if it is in this form, I can add vertically or subtract according to the case. Let's have a real quick at this. Um, can someone tell me which variable do you want to take in order to eliminate? It could be either x or y. Which one do you want to take? Look for the easiest one.
The X.
Okay, thank you very much. We want to take the x. Why the x? Because both of them have the same quantity. You have 7x and 7x. Okay, but let's see what is missing in order to eliminate 7x, and we have 7x. Okay, my goal is to get 0. My goal is to get 0. What am I gonna do, guys? I have 7 and 7, but I need to get 0. What is
You
missing?
need to you need to make one negative.
Thank you very much. I need one of them to be negative. That's the idea. Because if you have 5 and 5, you need one of them. 5 minus 5 in order to get 0. You have 7x, 7x. Which one do you want to make negative? That is up to you guys. If you can multiply the first by negative, you can multiply the second by negative. It's up to you. So which one do you want to make negative? The first one or the negative or the second one? Okay, if you don't
The
tell
second
me
one.
the second one. Oh, okay, let's take the second one. Okay, the second one will be, just give me 1 second, -1. Okay, I'm going to multiply the second one by -1. Okay, let me second one by -1. Okay, I'm just multiplying the second equation by -1. Take a look at what I'm gonna do. I'm going to zoom in just a little bit here, and I'm going to rewrite the equations. Okay, let me copy the first one. The first one is 7x plus 4y equals 2. And let's copy the second one now. This is gonna be the new equation. -1 multiplying 7x. Yesterday, I taught you a trick. You can copy the numbers exactly as they are. 7x, 2y equals 8. When you multiply by -1, guys, the only thing that is going to change is the sign. This is positive. Now it's going to be
Negative.
negative. Excellent. This is positive. Now it's going to be,
Negative.
this is positive again, and the result is going to be negative, just like that. But if you want to use distributive property, -1 in this, -7, -1 times +2, -2, etc. It's exactly the same thing. Okay, now let's make the line, and we are going to add or subtract it. And let's see if we can eliminate one variable. Okay, sorry that I didn't add that this is my equation 1. I always try to do that, guys. This helped me. Then this is the equation 2. And the new one is the equation 3. This one. This is the one that I just modified. Okay, let's add, guys. 7 apples minus 7 apples. What is that equals to? Se
0.
7 minus 7 is 0. Excellent. And that's my goal. I just eliminated the variable x. I'm going to leave this in blank. 4 minus 2. What is 4 minus 2 equals to? 4y minus 2y
2Y.
2y.
is 2y. Thank you. It's going to be 2y equals in 2 minus 8. Minus 8 plus 2 is going to be 6. The difference, which is the biggest value, it's negative. And y is not alone. Can someone help me? How do I let y alone?
Pass through to the other side.
The 2 on the other side is going to be divided. And y will be, okay, I just simplifying this. 6 divided by 2 is 3. And negative, okay? Take a look, guys, that I just got the y value. Y is equals to -3. And then I got y, guys. I only need to find x. And how do we find x? How do we find x, guys? Well, pretty simple. You can either choose the equation 3, equation 2, equation 1, and you need to substitute this value into that equation, and then you're going to get your value. Okay, let's say that I'm going to take from which equation do you want to substitute in?
The first one.
The first one. Okay, you're the boss here. Okay, we're going to substitute on the first one. Okay, no, cannot make the one here. From the first one, let me copy the first one. The first one is 7x plus 4y equals 2. Excellent. All of that terms are positive. Okay, let's substitute 7x plus 4y. Okay, y parenthesis equals 2. What is the value for y, Christopher?
-3.
Negative 3. Thank you. It will be negative 3. And then this is the value that I just found. Okay, I substitution. And then my goal is to let x alone. Okay, this is basically, guys, the same simple, boring idea to let the x alone. Okay, 7x. And then let's use this 30 pro. 4 times negative 3. What is that equals to? 4 times negative 3. I think it is negative
12.
12.
12.
Negative, right? Equals to 2 on the other side. Then x needs to be alone, guys. 7x equals to this negative 12, guys, on the other side will be positive 12. And then x is going to be equals to what? I'm going to zoom in just a little bit here. X will be equals to, let's add this, 2 plus 12. What is 2 plus 12 equals to?
14.
14.
14. Take a look, guys, that I'm going to skip one step. I'm doing this because you really understand this. This 7, I can recopy, but instead of recopying, I know that it's pissing me off. On the other side, it's going to be what?
Dividing.
Dividing.
Divided. Thank you. 7. And what is this x going to be equals to? X is
2.
2.
going to mhm,
X equal to
equals to, thank you. X equals 14 divided by 7 is 2. And we got our second solution, guys. Okay, x is equals to 2. Now let's write this in the order pair. We're gonna say solution. Okay, solution is x comma y, and x is equals to 2, right? X is equals 2, and y is equals to negative 3. Okay, x equals 2, y equals to negative 3. And this is my solution, okay? X and y. If you don't believe me, if you're like, I'm not sure, just substitute these values, 2 here and negative 3 here, and you need to get this. You can substitute this into the second equation, and you're going to get that. Let's have a look at this one. Okay, and here's the kicker. We have two equations, two variables, and we need to eliminate one of the variables. So if you know, guys, I mean, if a first instance beforehand, you should just select the right variable, guys, you're done. Let's have a look. X or Y, which variable should I pick, guys, in order to eliminate? If you're like,
Y.
I don't know, let me take both of them. I'm gonna take 10x, and 5y, 5x here. And my goal is to get 0. And the other one is y, right? I'm gonna take y, 5y, negative 3y, and my goal again will be to take 0. I'm just choosing. You don't need to copy this. This is just an idea. Which variable, guys, do you think it is the more convenient to take in order to get 0? 5y minus 3y, can you get 0? No, I don't think so. 10y and 5y, can you get 0? I don't think so, neither. So what are we gonna do, guys? Here's the kicker. When you have this, like you don't have the same quantity, you have 10 here and you have 5 here. In order to eliminate, guys, you will have to get 10 here or 5 here, right? That is the idea. Am I right? Are you following me? I mean, if I have 10 here, I need this number 5 to be 10 because that in that way I can eliminate. If I have 5 here, I need to have 5 here in order to eliminate that variable. Okay, which one do you think, guys, can I make the other number equals to? For example, using 10, how can I make 10 to be 5? Or how can I make 5 to be 10? I think this is the best option because 5, take a look, guys. 10 is multiple of 5. So I can make 5 to be 10. How, guys? How can I make 10 to be 5? 5 to be 10.
Dividing by 2.
I
Okay, I
Dividing
can
by 2.
multiply this number by
2.
2.
2. Thank you. 2 times 5 is 10, but I need to be one of them to be negative. Okay, guys, I just put the negative at once. I'm just killing two birds with a stone. Matando dos pájaros con una piedra. Okay, negative 2 times 5x is negative 10x. Negative 2 times 5, negative 10. Plus 10 is 0. We did it. I don't know if now you understand why I didn't choose this one. Because in this one, guys, 5 is not a multiple of 3. They're different numbers. They're prime numbers. So in order to solve one example like this, guys, it's going to be a different procedure. But when you have these, guys, look if you have a multiple of another number. Because if that is the case, like this, so you choose that one. In this case, x is the best option. That's going to be my shot. Okay, this is going to be equation 1 again. I'm going to copy this. And equation 2. And let's get down to work. Okay, I'm going to copy the first one. Take a look that I just need to copy it exactly as it is. Then x plus 5y equals 30. And my second equation is the new one. Okay, I need to multiply the second equation. Let me just place that. The second equation, I'm going to multiply it by negative 2, you said. Negative 2. Okay, thank you. Negative 2, negative 2, negative 2. Okay, let's do that. Negative 2 times 5. Negative 2 times 5, Mister, is going to be negative 10. Thank you. And then negative 2 times negative 3. Negative, negative, positive 3y. And then negative 2 times negative 7. Negative 2 and negative 7 is positive 14. Guys, be careful with this. The negative 2 is going to multiply the 5x, the 3y, and the 7, a constant term. It's going to multiply all the equations because that is the property of equations. Okay, now let's make a line and let's try to simplify this. If you have 10 apples and then you take 10 apples away, what you get? 0, correct. And then if you have 5 watermelons and you add 3 watermelons, how many watermelons do you get?
8.
8.
8y, okay, 8y. And then if you have 30 and you add 14, 30.
Mister,
Mhm.
44.
Tell me.
Mister, you didn't multiply 3 by 2.
Oh my God, you are completely right. Forget what I just said. These two guys, I was telling you what to do, but I didn't. 2 times 3 is 6. You are completely right. You are completely right. And thank you very much. I will not edit the video. I will leave it like that. So everyone is going to see that I made a huge mistake. Okay, it's 6. That's right. Thank you very much. Negative 2 multiplying 3. 2 times 3 is 6. 2 times 5 is negative 10. 2 times negative 7 is positive 14. Excellent. Thank you for helping me out. Okay, you did it on the right time. Okay, 44. And then this is going to be changed then because 5 plus 6 is 11, right? Now I'm afraid that I made another mistake. Shame on myself. Okay, let's have a look at that. And then 5y plus 6y will be 11y. Okay, 11y, guys. Y is not alone. 44 here. This 11, which is multiplied on the other side, is going to be divided. And what is the value for y then?
4.
I think it's 4. Thank you. It's 4. And we go to y, guys. It's really simple. And then what we're going to do, guys, choose one equation and substitute. This is exactly the same thing. Okay, I'm going to choose let me see, from which equation do you want to take, guys?
The first one.
Okay, Christopher is saying the first one. We're going to take the first one. Okay, let's take the first one. Then x plus 5y equals 30. I'm just rewriting it. Okay, 10x plus 5y. Okay, instead of y, I'm going to place parentheses equals 30. Help me out. What is the value for y? Do you know what is y equals to? We just found it.
4.
It's 4. Okay, let me place it here, 4. And then let's use the stereotype property. It's get rid of the parentheses. 5 times 4 is 20 equals 30. Again, your goal is to let x alone, guys. Then x is equals to 30. This positive 20 on the other side would be negative 20. And x would be 30 minus 20 is, okay, 30 minus 20 is 10, right? And then this 10, guys, this particular 10 is multiplied. What is the 10 going to be doing on the other side then? Sure,
Divide.
Divided.
dividing by 10. Okay, and x would be equals to
1.
1. Yeah, that will be my solution. Okay, these are the values that make this equation true, the unique values that make this equation true, which is 4 x1 and y4. Again, this is x and this would be y. That is my solution. Let's have a look at this one. And this is the biggest one. This is the greatest, most difficult exercise you're gonna find the hardest. It is not the difficult, guys. Let's have a look. 8x plus 3y equals 4, negative 7x plus 5y equals negative 34. Again, you will have to choose, guys, the appropriate, the most suitable variable in order to eliminate one of them. It is x or it is y. I don't know. Let me take both of them to give you an idea. I'm gonna take 8x here and 7 minus 7x, all over. Okay. Oh my God, what am I doing? Okay, let me erase this again. Okay, 7x. Okay, my goal is to get 0. Okay, and the y, values y that I got is 3y, and the other one is 5y. So, and again, my goal is to get 0. Okay, let's have a look. Which one, guys, do you think it is the most suitable to work with? Is 8 a multiple of 7 or 7 a multiple of 8? There is any way that I can multiply by a number and get one of this? I do not think so. It is 3 multiple of 5? Neither. Right, okay, in this case, guys, what I'm gonna do, guys, what I'm gonna do, I don't know. I don't know what to do in this case. I don't know what to do in this case. I will teach you a trick, guys. Take a look. Which one, in this case, both of them are difficult. No one is easier than the other one. They're exactly the same thing. So in this case, guys, which variable do you want to take? Just tell me which variable do you want to take.
The 8x.
The
X.
x's. Why? Because this is positive and this is already negative. That's a good point, okay? Because you don't have to multiply by a negative number. This is already positive, this is already negative. But guys, you need to make these numbers be the same. How do we do that? In this case, that they're not multiple of each other. They're not multiple. No son múltiplos del otro. So what we're gonna do, guys, simple. What we're going to do is this. Have a look, have a look, have a look. You are going to place parentheses here, parentheses here, parentheses here, parentheses here. And tell me if this is true or false. The first number, A, I will multiply by the second number, 8 times 7. And then the second equation is going to be multiplied by the first number, the first coefficient of x, 8. Now, tell me if this is true or false. 7 times 8 is equal to what, guys?
56.
56. And 8 times 7? 8.
56.
Oh, mister, how did you do that? How? Okay, just like that. When you have numbers that they're not multiple of each other, you only multiply the first one by the second one. 8 times 7. And the second one times the first. In that way, you can get the same number. That was easy, right? Okay, let's multiply then the first equation. Okay, this is my first equation, and this is my second equation. Okay, I'm gonna multiply the first equation by what you said? The first equation is gonna be multiplied by 7, and the second equation is gonna be multiplied by what?
8.
8. Okay, mister, what if I would have chosen that the second one? The y is the same. If you need to take y, if you want to take y, what you're going to do, guys, is the first one is 3. 3 multiplying by what?
5.
By
5,
5.
15.
15. And 5 times, can you get 15?
3.
3.
3, okay, just like that. But in this case, you will need one of them to be negative, right? That is the only difference. Okay, you can push the first one like -5. You only need to add the negative. It's exactly the same, guys, but we choose, we have chosen the second one. Wait, let's multiply this. Let's multiply. Just 1 second. Let's multiply 8x times 7. 8 times 7, guys, is 50, what you say?
56.
56x. Then 7 times 3,
21.
21y. And 7 times 4,
28.
28. Okay, let's go to the second one. 8 times 7, negative 56, right?
56.
Negative 56.
Because of this negative. 8 times 5, 8 times 5 is 40. Then 8 times -34. I don't know what is that, guys. 8 times 4 is, help me, negatives to, am I right?
Negative 272.
Am I right? Oh, I did it.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Okay, now, guys, it's time to add this or subtract. Okay, let me make a line here. 56 apples minus 56 apples is 0 apples. Oh, okay, I eliminated it, and that is my goal. Now, 21y plus 40y. 21 plus 40, guys. 21,
61.
61. Thank you. 61y equals 28 minus 272, guys. What is that equals to?
272.
272,
244, I think.
44. Because we need to subtract. One is positive, the other is negative. 272 minus 28 will be 244, and the biggest value
Negative.
will be negative.
Yes.
Okay. Y is going to be equals to negative 244. And this 61, guys, is pissing me off. On the other side, it's going to be divided. Can we get decimal out of this, guys? Or a fraction, negative 244 divided by 61 is a whole number.
Negative 4.
-4. Okay, you can use a calculator for these big numbers, -4. And we got the value for y. Then, guys, we need to take one equation. You tell me which one do you want to take from. Christopher is gonna say first one. And that is a good option, Christopher. But let's take the second one, because someone is gonna say that, oh, we can only take the first one. But no, guys, we can take whatever equation we want. Okay, let's take the second one. The second one is, let me copy it. The second equation is -7x plus 5y equals -34. Okay, let me substitute 5y parentheses equals -34. What is the value for y, guys? What is the value for y here that I can
Negative
substitute?
4.
I just got it. It's -4. And then -7x. What is this equals to, guys? 5 times -4.
Negative
20.
Negative 20.
-20.
20.
Equals, guys, this is repeatedly the same. -34. X must be alone. 7x equals -34. Guys, this positive for -20 on the other side will be +20. And then I need to, oh my gosh, I'm running out of space. I need to let x alone here, x alone, exathlon. It sounds like exathlon. -34 plus 20, guys, I need to subtract. That will be 14 negative, because the negative is the biggest values, right? And then this -7 is multiplying. On the other side will be divided.
Dividing.
And what will be x equals 2 then, guys? 14 divided by 7 is 2. Negative and negative.
Negative 2.
Negative.
Positive.
Negative divided by another negative will be the positive 2. We got a solution already. Okay, solution will be x comma y. X is 2 and y is -4. Okay, you can substitute. This is x value and this is y value. Guys, in your homework, I need you to work like this, please. Let's have a look at this one. Say 6m minus 8n equals 16, 3m minus 4n equals 8. You would say, Mister, aren't you using the X and Y? It's because variables, guys, can take. I mean, you can use use all the alphabet, A, B, C, and even other language alphabet. Let's have a look at this one. Again, you will have, guys, to choose either M or N, which is the best option for us so we can eliminate. I taught you a trick in the last example. If the number is multiple of the other one, guys, with that. Like this one. Are we gonna take M or N?
M.
Can you use three, guys? Three times can you get six? There is a number that you multiply three times and you get six.
Yes.
Is 2.
Three
2.
times two, excellent. But what if you want to take N? Can you make it two? It is two
Yes.
It
times.
will be the same.
Yeah,
Be
okay.
the
In this
same.
case, both of them, guys, either the M or the N will be your a good option. Let's take the M because they're positive, both of them, 6M, and the other one is 3M. Okay, my goal here is to get 0. Okay, which this equation, guys, I need to multiply this equation by something and get 6. What is that something?
2.
Like
Negative.
2.
Okay, 2. 2 times 3 is 6. Excellent, but I need one of them to be negative. Okay, add this
Negative
one,
2.
negative. And it's already done. 6 negative 2 times 3, negative 6 equals 0. It's done, guys, okay? We are going to multiply the second equation by negative 2. Okay, let me copy again the first one. 6m minus 8n equals 16. And negative 2 times 3 is negative 6. Negative 6m. Negative and negative, negative and negative is positive. 2 times 4, guys,
8.
8. Negative.
equals 8n.
Positive.
Excellent. And negative 2 times negative, but that's
Negative
positive,
16.
negative 16. Okay, let's add this one. Okay, please, may I have your attention? 6 mangoes minus 6 mangoes,
0.
0. And this one, 8n minus 8n, 8 minus 8,
0.
0.
0. Okay, I leave it like that, 0. And 16 minus 16,
0.
what's going on here, guys? I got nothing, but this is true. 0 is equals to 0. This is true. What do you say, guys? Infinite solution, one solution, no solution.
Infinite solution.
Infinite solution.
Excellent. Infinite solutions. Okay, because, guys, they have the same slope. If you solve for y, well, we don't have y here, but they will have the same slope. That is basically the idea, guys. When you got something that is true, you will say infinite solution. But if you get something like 0 equals to negative 2, you will say no solution. Okay, just that. I'm gonna see you in the next class.